Hello, I'm back. I told you guys I would come back. I'm a little bit later than an hour, but I came back. Okay, let me get my computer up so I can see comments. Hello. I should show you guys. Oh, you guys can see it. Can you see the first one in the corner? Right there? Can you guys see it? It doesn't have handles or anything on it. It just has like holes from the side of my table. Does anyone remember this stand from when not stand, this table? Let me get you guys pulled up on my computer. Don't you hate it when us creators do this? If Facebook would let us do this, I wish it would just do it all at the same time. But it never does. It never does. It doesn't even look like I'm live right now. Am I live? Am I live? Hello Patricia. Hello Helen. Hello Barb. Hello Sharon. Hello Karen. Why is it not showing me I'm live? Let's see. I can't see comments very well. Let me see if I can. I don't know what's going on. Let me close it and come back. Sorry. So if you guys look behind my head and to that way, you can see what we're doing right there. I know some of you might be upset that I cut this old desk farm table up, but it was falling apart, and I'll show you what I mean. Right now it's in pieces, and we're gonna give it a good wipe down the legs and stuff. And there we go. Boy, I look great on my hands and knees, don't I? It is wonky, Barb. It is. Thanks for spreading the blessings. Yes, I'm live. Okay, hey Mo, how are you? Hey Miss Janie, hey Kristen, hello. If you guys could spread this along, it'd be great. We're doing a different kind of live. So, I'm on my floor. I'm gonna try and do this the best I can. Okay, so if you can see right here, oh gosh, this one is definitely not cut straight. Do you see that? And do you see Mara's hair? It's gonna drive me crazy, the hair. Okay, so see how it's not straight? That's gonna drive me crazy, but my hand's not steady enough right now. The other one was straight. I should have used that one. But this table has been through a lot, and I peeled off the top of it, and I don't know. I think I'm gonna give it like a whitewash coat later when I get it hung. Hello, Miss Coral. Hello from Idaho, Sharon. I did give it new life. I gave it new life. If you guys see it right behind me, we're gonna make this one like that one. There's a couple things that I need help with. So I'm gonna wipe these legs off real quick because we're gonna put the legs back on. But hello, Miss Coral. Let me see if I got more. So I'm trying to decide if I should whitewash the top or I think I'm gonna whitewash it and then sand it just a little bit, but I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think? I don't know. My comments are not showing up on my computer, so I don't know if I can read them. Hello, Donna Bowman. Hello, Coral Brady. I can see you guys a little bit. This table I got after the fire. It was free. I was like on the side of the road, and I loved it. Everyone thought I was crazy because it was super unsturdy. And I actually had put these wheels on it so that when I would stand and do my lives, it made it higher and I could stand there, and then I could store my bins underneath it and have them like to grab. And it has like cool stuff, but you can see it's chippy, falling apart, like real chippy. But as I flip the leg around, I'll show you, like right here, it has this cool little hook. So, and then the screw's already in it. And so I thought, why not? So I I meant to bring the drawer with me and the middle piece with me because I thought it would be fun to do something with. You guys, my comments are not coming at all. So I'm gonna have to, hello Debbie. I can't barely see. Hi Mary. Okay, so it measured, let me clean this other leg before I keep squirreling. I don't really want them laying on my bed not clean with my white. This one, I don't know. It's been like this for a long, like since, I mean, what's it been? 2 years? I don't know. Not quite 2 years. I don't know. Anyway, it's been through a lot, so I'll probably touch it up with paint if I can't get this on. I'll probably try a dry erase. I literally went over to the property, took the jigsaw, cut this down the middle by the drawer. Well, not down the middle, down the thirds. I cut it like right along the drawer, except this one's crooked. Y'all saw that. You can see it's been well loved by lots of people, I'm sure. I'm sure it has lots of stories. Hello, Faye. How are you? Please, oh, there we go. Hello, Selena. We're getting some comments now. I can see a little bit of people on there. If you wouldn't please sprinkle this along, I would appreciate it. This is a different kind of craft. If you missed my tier tray part 2 from last night, I did it today and it turned out so cute. Maybe I'll use one of these nightstands to take my final pictures of it. It turned out so darling. It was a hot cocoa stand tier tray, and it was so cute because all month of July we're going to be doing Christmas in July tiered trays. Hello, Debbie Catullo. I hope I say that right. So this fits right on. There's a bracket. I don't know if you guys can see the bracket right here, but there's a bracket and it fits in, it's supposed to fit in to the bracket, which I may not have. There we go. It fits right in there. And then there's like this little twisty thing. There's 2 different ones, but this is like a, I don't know what they call these. It's like a butterfly twisty thingy. Hello, Mary Martin. How are you? I haven't seen you for a while. And I'm just going to twist it on. Now, this one may be a little bit different to get hung up because it has this extra piece on it that the other one didn't. And I just realized that. Actually, I wonder if we can slide it out. We'll worry about that in a minute. Let me get this tightened up. Yes, Nancy. Did you send me pillows, Nancy? Somebody sent me pillows. I don't know who it was. I got 2 king-size pillows, you guys. There was no note, nothing on the box. Just from Amazon, 2 king-size pillows. I don't know who to thank. I don't know. And it came randomly. It didn't come with the rest of the packages. So I'm trying to figure out, whoops, who. Okay, this just popped out. Okay, I'm trying to figure out who sent them. It's a wing nut. Thanks, Jeanette. Thank you. I knew what it was. I did know, I just don't remember what it was. Sometimes we just don't. Okay, so now that you guys saw me put that one on, I'm gonna put this one on, and it's beat up, but that's okay, because my whole room is kind of shabby and beat up, because we're giving things new life, and we're doing things on a super low budget and thrifty. And I was thinking, and it's got these little loop things here that we're gonna screw in some screws, but this, for some reason, it doesn't, it feels like it should go into the little, wish you guys, I should have turned it around. There's really not a lot to screw on over on this side, but that'll work. So this is just like a nut, right? Or a bolt or nut. This is the nut. It's different. It's not a wing nut, but it's a bolt. So I'm going to screw it on. Now my mind's going 100 miles an hour because I don't know how we're going to stick this on the wall because there's an extra ledge on there and I'm worried it's going to make it taller. I didn't attach the other wall though. Okay, so we just put that leg on. I'm going to go ahead and put those extra screws back in, and they're not very big. Thanks for sprinkling. Nancy, you were planning on spending. Well, I don't have the ones for my pillow shams, which is making me crazy. I was gonna stuff them with clothes. I was gonna stuff them with clothes. Yes, I was, because that's how we make it work. Okay, so I have my drill. This drill's been through a lot with me and this drill. And I'm just gonna, I should probably have a washer, but I don't. And then that's making that secure. And then I'm gonna do one more. Is there any questions? Do you guys think I'm crazy for doing this? Sorry, I'm not looking the greatest either, but okay. So I'm just securing this leg. You wouldn't want it to come off. And then when we get this over there, we will, I better do the other one because I forgot to do the other one. We're gonna have to figure out this piece because I have L brackets to put on. Why? I don't know why I can't get why Facebook's doing that to me. Hello, Lori and Melissa. Hello, hello. There must be a lot of people on Facebook today, or people are just not off work yet. There must be a lot going on. Okay, so I'm securing these in. Like I said, I should have a washer. I don't. And I need one more screw. Then we're gonna figure out these L brackets. And then I want to show you guys, I found 2 lamps. So one of them I found and it was broke. Don't say I'm crazy, but it was broke by the dumpster and I fixed it this morning and I think it might work, but it might be too big and I might have to use it in a different room. Hi Camille and Renee and Gloria, welcome. We're making some nightstands out of an old farm table. Kind of worried about that piece, but not too much. So when I put my L brackets on, these were from a different project. These are L brackets and they were painted with the bronze color. Oh, my stomach's going. And the other one I put like this, kind of like that. Can y'all see that? Hold on. Look at my little screws. This is what I'm working with. You guys, it works though. Look at my little screws. I'm sure a construction person would be like, what are you doing? Hello, Brandy and Teresa. Normally I got the big heavy duty stuff, but since I moved, we are, we're doing our thing. We're rocking it slowly, getting our thing. These are extra wheels. I'm sure we're gonna find something to do with those. These are extra pieces from the table. Oh, and look at this. I totally thought about distressing this a little bit more and putting it above the window. Well, I don't know. Or with a saying on it, like a scripture, or maybe above my closet or something. Neil, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I'm hanging in there. Hey, Miss Teresa, I got a card from you today. I got a card from you. So those are my extra bed pieces, but I don't want to get them on my bed. So I'm going to put them over here. I mean, not my extra bed pieces, my extra table pieces that we definitely will do something with. We definitely will. We definitely will. Okay, so I'm not sure how to put these on because the other one didn't have this extra piece on it. And although I think it's a good thing, I wonder, I was gonna do it like this. Let me pull this back. I was gonna mount it to the edge of the table like this so that they would both be even. And then this part would go to the wall. Me too, Teresa. Hello, Debbie. How are you? Hello, Kim. So we're making the nightstand that you see right there out of an old table. So I cut it in thirds. So I have a middle piece that had a drawer in it, and then the two ends are what I'm using to make my nightstands. Hello, Amanda. How are you? Please, if you are new, let me know. We like to welcome our new friends. The only thing about putting it right here is I don't know if I can get my drill in there. We're gonna try. We are gonna try. I don't even have an extender, so let's see what we can do. We're not actually gonna hang it yet on the wall because I need to get those little sheetrock things that go in the wall. I'm just gonna start this one, and then I'll start the other one. And like I said, I'm doing it right next to the edge, but I wanna make sure and leave enough edge on the end to get to the wall. You love my ideas, Teresa, thank you. Hi, Marcia, how are you? Hello, hello. And Marcella? You did find some pillows? Yay, Nancy. Then I will have a complete bed. Hello, Miss Jean. Look, Miss Jean. So I took my old studio table from my building and I cut my table up and I'm making my nightstands. So you guys, when I flip this over, you gotta tell me if I should, if we should whitewash it, if I should whitewash it later or not. And then I want to show you the lamps. But let me get these screws in here before I keep scrolling on y'all. I'm just so excited to get all this done. And I really want to get it done before the kids get home. And I feel like while I wait, because I know people have been working on their wish list stuff. And their wish list is now in our family. It's all as a family thing. But you can tell, I think, which ones are the kids and which ones are for the house. That needs like some glue. Actually, it really won't matter, but here's the bracket. So this one, I need a sheetrock, some sheetrock screw things, like the ones that go on the wall. Hey, Miss Nancy. You like it the way it is, Mary? The only thing, let me show you, when I flip this one over, you guys are going to be like, oh, because I peeled off the paint because I was worried it was mold. And so I treated it for mold, and now it's like black. So I don't know. Let me get this one on, then we'll flip it over. I need some more screws though. Let's see. None of my screws match either, so don't hate. Don't hate on my unmatching screws. I'm using what I got. Using what I got. The girl's using what she got. Okay, so this is gonna be straight because it's lined up with the same board on the other side. And yeah, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to get the jigsaw out later, and here, I'm gonna tip it and start it. I'm sorry y'all are seeing my back of my head right now. Did everyone email me if you want the Tony Snow recipe from earlier? Okay. I don't know. I don't think. Ow. Splinter? Okay. This piece is coming off because the other one kept breaking off and I need it for another thing. This one's not on the other one, so we just took that off. Now I can see what I'm doing. Sorry if I scared y'all. I didn't mean to do that, but I really want to use that piece for something else. Jean, what? You're so sweet. I have to come up with repurpose ideas. That's how my brain works. If I don't, like I cannot, even when I have money, even when I'm doing well in life, I never there's certain things that I'll buy brand new. There's certain things and brands that I will buy brand new, like, okay, I know this sounds dumb, but I'm Italian and I should make it on my own, but I like a certain brand of Alfredo sauce. I don't like to buy the house brand. I like a certain brand. There's a certain brand of, hold on, a certain brand of laundry soap that I use. That didn't work, y'all. Did you see that screw just come right out? That's not good. That's not even gonna come out. That just popped. How did that happen? That happened because I was too far back. We're gonna take this other one out and move it. I just messed up. We're gonna move it up just a smidge. Okay. I really need to get one of those little extender things. I used to have one before the house fire, but okay, now I'm putting them back in and hopefully this will work. Okay, we got that one. Let's try this one. And I'll show you why I need an extender, because I was gonna do a chair. Y'all, I'm not strong enough. Now I'm just swallowing out the screw, and I'm missing comments. I think I'm down in there enough that when I put it to the wall with the sheetrock screws will be okay. Okay, so let me put these other screws back, and then I'll show you the front and show you what I mean. We don't need to put the garbage in there though. Who knows? We could take a glass jar and put these little chippy pieces in it, and it would be so cute, right? Have you ever done that? Chippy pieces of wood? I think that's actually a good idea. Chippy pieces of wood in a little glass jar. Okay, so now I'm gonna flip you guys over, or not you guys, but the table. This is solid heavy wood too, okay? So it has this little hook right here, and I'm gonna show you. It won't stand by itself. Can y'all, hold on, let me. So my grandma was from southern Italy, and my grandpa was from northern Italy. My last name, sorry, my stomach is really getting me. My maiden name, or my adopted name, is Crosaro. That is my maiden name, or my adopted name. Hello, Deborah and Sheila and Diane. Okay, so this is we're gonna lean it against the bed. I don't really wanna get my bed dirty, but, so isn't this cute? So this is gonna be definitely gonna have to get Mr. Clean or do a coat of little chalk paint right here because that red will drive me insane. But do you see what I'm talking about with this dark spot right here? Hello, Donna. I do have both regions. You're from Sicily, Mary? That's awesome. So let me, whoop, hold on guys. Let me just move you closer. Do you see what I'm talking about right here? So I don't know if I should put like some varnish on it or if I should just do like a white chippy, you know, like a chippy brush and wipe it. What do you guys think? Then we'll take it. Let me just take it over where it goes. Let me put you back up. Try not to make anyone car sick here. Good evening, Miss Donna. I could do a crackle finish. Hi, Leanne. You could paint the top or put shiplap. You know what? They have that shiplap paper at Dollar Tree, but then it's not really Dollar Tree anymore. I don't know. I don't know what to do, but let's put it where it goes and see how it looks because I'm gonna have to get some of those little sheetrock. You guys know what I'm talking about. I don't know what they're called, but I'm gonna have to figure it out. Sorry that I'm showing you my behind. Okay, so these measure, and I want to leave enough room to make my bed, and then leave room on the side. I kind of wish that this hook was on the other side, but I can add a hook. Whoops, sorry, I lost y'all. So look, there's one, there's two, they're the same height. What do you guys think? White chippy paintbrush. Crackle will help hide most of it. Dollar Tree does have sheets of shiplap. That's a mouthful. Contact paper. I will check it out. So let me show you these lamps real quick. Because I'm stuck on the lamps. Let me move you guys this way. You guys, look at my eyebrows. One is uneven though. This eyebrow's coming in, but this one is like coming in. And I don't want to pluck them, but I need to start getting some form. Thanks, Mary. Thank you, Karen. You guys like them? Okay, so let me show you. I have to be careful with this one, kind of. I'm not being very careful, but do y'all remember the lampshades I got at that garage sale? So I found this lamp for like $2. It was $2, I think. So I don't know, should I paint it cream or leave it dark? Here's that question. Or, and I have another one similar, but not exactly like it. It's not the same. Sorry, my hair is a mess. But this one was free because look, it has that. So I was gonna mix some white or some chalk paint and some burnt umber and put some caulk in there and fix it. An old door, yes, would be a cute head frame. I've actually done that before. Who said that? Lori, that would be adorable. An old door for a bed frame would be adorable. You think leave it dark, Teresa? Hello, Jen. You love the chippy white for crackle idea tables. Pretty, this one's pretty, right? Thank you, Cecilia. So this one I could put in a different room. I don't think I have exactly one like that. I love this color though. And I thought about making this one that color, but let me just put this over there and see how it looks. If the lampshade's too big or, I don't know. And I don't know, do you guys put your lamps close to you so you can turn them off? Makes it pop against the wall. So then you go, oh yes, that's a good idea. Jute around it. So I have another darker lamp, but it's not the same base, but I have the same shade. Do you guys think that would work? You think that would work? I'm just not a dark, sorry, I just got something from Facebook. That was weird. But there's that, but it does kind of, oh, and let me show you this. So my dentist, Dr. Taylor, his daughter, she had this and it was red, y'all. It was red. And she gave it to me for my house. And I said, is it okay if I paint it? And her name is so sweet. Her name is Jaylee. And so I told her someday when I get things set up on the property, one of the tiny homes, I'm going to name the Jaylee. And I'm going to put this in it. And it's going to be the Jaylee. Paint the cracked one black and whitewash both of them. Oh, that would be pretty, Mary. Hello, Connie Santiago. So then this is white, and I could distress it with some brown burnt umber, and I could put, like, start adding things, and then, like, I have some old books. Dry brush some cream, just enough so that some of the brown shows through. Well, they're black. Oh, the clock. You love the clock, Deborah? I do too. It's called the Jaylee clock. That's what I named it. The lamps are black. So I don't know what to do. I don't know. Should I dry brush cream on them? Should I leave them with the cream shades? My window should be lower. I think so. I think you're right. Who said that? Nancy, I think you're right too. Well, okay, hold on though. Nancy, I have some old bed risers and I just need one more set and then my bed would be higher. What do you think? Should I just leave it until I can save up for bed risers? Do the chippy look on the lamps? Yes, I have old books that I was going to take out. I'm going to try and find a way to get like the binding off of them so that they look just the binding, no covers on them. And I just want the old books, not yeah, leave it then, Nancy. Okay. So I'm trying to find, you know, sometimes you can find bed risers. I don't know, garage sale. I don't go garage selling anymore though, because the gas is so high and I don't have the money. Leave it till I raise the bed. Okay. Hi, Jennifer Crowley. How are you? So then if you can see it, there's the one, there's the second one, and then, hold on. Let me go get, well, I don't want to put too much on them yet because I don't want them to fall because I don't have them anchored, but I thought like this would be cute. It still has, this is like old. I've had this, well, I say old, but not very old because of the house fire, we didn't have much. We don't have anything really left. I do want to show y'all what I found though. This I found, I don't even know. I think it was in the garage sale stuff that lady gave me in Canton at the Southern Baptist garage sale leftovers. Hi Terry, how are you, sister? Hello Rhonda. Thanks Lori. I feel like a hot mess. My hair is crazy. My eyebrows are uneven. Look, I got hair on one side, or not on one side, and hair coming in on the other side. Pull the binding off, or you can paint and distress the cover on the, which one? Which one, Deborah? So I was thinking about putting some greenery in the glass, and then I was thinking about painting some cream chalk paint on this and putting like a candle or something in here. Hi Rhonda. Thank you, Terry. And then I'll put the wreath and hang it, like I was thinking about hanging it from some lace or from some, I don't know yet, like what? Hi, Susie Craig. I don't know what to hang it from, but like I have, let me grab this real quick. Okay, I could put this in here, and if this is cream and then I sand it a little bit, it'd be cute, right? Hello, Sharon Clark. The old books, yes, for sure, the old books. For sure, the old books. Hello, Elizabeth. Look what we did, y'all. If you're just jumping on, hang it from burlap. Okay, Mary, I do have burlap, and I actually think I have it already. But look, there's our nightstand we made out of an old table. Elizabeth, you should remember that table. That's what we live on last year when we were at the house before it was gone. And then there's the other half of the table. And someone from San Juan Capistrano was calling me in California. I don't know who that is. And then the wreath is going to go right there. And then I kind of, do y'all know like the big finials? I thought about taking like some ribbon or burlap and going like this and hanging the window from a finial, or iron a cute napkin onto the candle. That would be cute, because these don't work. These are LEDs. In fact, I really need to get the batteries out of them. I don't have a remote to them. That's probably why they were free in the little sale box. Open. I don't want the batteries to corrode in there. Oh, wait. They don't need a remote. This whole time I thought they needed a remote, you guys. I'm so glad we did that. Yay. Just kidding. Well, they gave away something free. They didn't even know that it worked. How do you get to my wish list? Mindy's not on here. Let me see if I can pin it. Let me see. Let me get my computer. If you guys can bear with me just one sec. I switched, so this is what I want to do. I want to do each room with you guys this week. So I'm going to be going live a ton. You guys are going to be, oh, thanks for the stars, Jenny. You guys are going to be so sick of me because I want to get done before the kids get home. And I've been looking at American flags apparently a long time ago. I don't know if this is gonna work, but let's try. Let's try it. You guys are so sweet. Look at all those hearts. And, oh, it says pin. Okay, so let's see if it goes. It went. It went. Okay, do you guys want me to show you my list real quick? Do you want to see it? A boxwood wreath would look pretty on the front. Okay, so here's the wreath that we decided, Miss Deborah. We talked about that last night. And look, I even have burlap on. I already put burlap on it to hang it. But this is what I was gonna put. It needs to be like, there's me. This is gonna go above there, and I just need to put some white paint on that so it's a little bit lighter. Nancy, no. Unless it's out at Jen's house. Uh-oh, there we go. About to take my hair off. Unless it's out at Jen's house and I don't know it yet. She has not let me know. But let me show you. There's like, my daughter wants an organizer for her room. My son picked this out. With God, all things are possible. And it's like a poster thing, like a canvas poster for his room. You love the wreath? Awesome. Because when we get the Amazon stuff, we try to wait and open it with y'all. Jackson picked out a light for his room. We had a game. They had pillows. The kids had pillows. I thought this was really cool for my son. He's 14 and he picked this up. He wants motivational wall art. Instead of like game stuff and all that, he wants wall art. So like this one says, if you are not willing to learn, no one can help you. If you are determined to learn, no one can stop you. And I think that that is awesome. Like, how awesome is that? You know, I just thought of that. Maybe I'll delete that and just print that out. I bet I could find a Google image for that. He's got some computer stuff on here because he's wanting to he does game, but he wants to start doing motivational YouTube stuff for people who are struggling. Please don't be self-conscious on your hair. You guys, my hair. I was in the housing office earlier at the apartment complex to ask a question and to see if I had packages. And this man that I've met like 3 times, he did not recognize me. It was hilarious. Thank you, Mary. There's some Bible tabs. Like, I really want to study my scriptures more, the Bible. And so these are to help me, like, I need to find a Bible actually. I've been carrying my ring light back and forth to the house. I'm afraid it's gonna break, y'all. This right here, I just want to show you guys this. And you guys might be like, why would you put that on there? But I shared with you guys about my domestic violence thing. I know nothing is gonna stop anyone, but it's Wi-Fi and it connects to my phone, and it's $25, and it's made for apartments. And I thought that would be so cool to be able to see like who's coming to the door and who's out there. We've had some scares lately, and like real scares, and I don't know, I found that and I was like, wow, I thought rings were like, I used to have one and I didn't know that they were under $200 for $25. We have a game. There's the bed risers. My daughter put a makeup thing on there. I put one on there. I don't really need that. I could probably delete it. We have a toilet plunger, soup bowls, Ziploc baggies, garbage can, dish soap, paper towels, and that's it. There's a mouse. There's an exercise ball thingy, and that's our list. So there's, I think, I don't know how many things, but it looks like there's 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28 things. Oh, this is the biggest thing on the list. And I'm trying to figure out how to make it, y'all, because it's a big thing. But my son seriously only had originally, he only had like 8 things on his list. And, oh, it's just a mount? Really? Are you sure? I thought it was the, I'll have to look at that, Mary. I was so excited, darn it. I was like a little less stressed about that. Darn. Okay. Well, anyway, this is what my son wants for school and for obviously not the computer things, but the desk. Was the most is expensive. Like, and I've been trying to figure out all weekend, this whole week, how to build it myself. But I don't know how to do it. I mean, I'm a miracle worker on some things, but I just don't think I can do this one. I don't know. I don't know. He can hang his backpack, organize his school stuff, hang his stuff. I can't pull that one off. But anyway, hello, Cherie and Karen Crawford Gray. So those are the things that we've got right now. I'm gonna jump off of here, try and take a couple more bites of food and get some water. And then I'm going to go and grab a couple of the dining room chairs and bring them in here. And we're going to I'm not going to paint them in here, but I want to take the... Okay, Jenny. Jenny, I never got a message from you, so I don't know where it's going, but I will message you after this. Hello, Deb McKinney. I will, I'm just going to take a quick break, use the potty. I'm trying. I am right now. I took some Tylenol before I came live, but it's starting to wear off again. Hello, Rosemary Roof. Okay, thanks, Jenny. And then I'm going to pull the chairs that need to be recovered in. It's a mount to wrap your existing video. Oh, darn it, Karen. Well, if anyone finds one that's decently priced, will you let me know? Because that would be super less stressful. Well, it's always stressful, but it so helps because I will message you, Jenny. I know it helps me a lot before. It doesn't stop anything, but it's still helpful. Yes. Yesterday was my last day. Today is my first day with no steroid medication, you guys, and I am so happy. Look at my hands have dirt on them, or like, I don't know what that is. I still am bruising really bad though, so super easy. Hello, Sandy. So, yes, Rosemary, I'm gonna take a break, grab a few bites to eat again. I can only eat a little bit without getting sick, so I'm gonna go do that. Then I'm gonna bring the chairs in that need to be recovered, and we're gonna pop those off and recover the pads. And then tonight when it cools off, I'm gonna go on the porch and paint the chairs for the table. I'm so excited. So anyway, hello, Rachel. If you're watching the replay, thank you for being here. Oh no, Carolyn, are you serious? Oh no, I better read up on that. You guys are gonna have to tell me on my next live. Hello, Sandy Kinney. Look at our awesome bed stands we made on our live out of an old farm table that I had that I used in my studio. If you guys watched my videos from last July, that's what, hey Court, that's what Elizabeth and I did our Christmas in July, I think Christmas in July. We did snowman on that table in the studio in Sherman. You guys, withdrawals from steroids. No, I don't want to hear that. So anyway, there's my nightstands. I'm going to get off and go grab something to eat. I love y'all. I'll see you in probably the next hour. We'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye.